Well, Mike, good to visit with you once again. And what's a day in the life of a star recruiting analyst this time of the year?
Wow. Uh, Thank you for that intro. Traveling, confirming official visits, a lot of coaches on the road reporting on because, March and April was a lot more of visit weekends. There's no weekends off in March and April. Was a lot on that. Now it's a little bit of gearing up towards what's going to be a really busy summer with camps at Notre Dame and big official visit weekends, midweek official visitors as well in the month of June. But yeah, right now, little bit of a quieter period, but at the same time, Darren, as you know, with Marcus Freeman and this staff, there's always something going on.
Absolutely. For those of you watching on the Blue and Gold YouTube channel, we would love for you to like this video and subscribe to the Blue and Gold YouTube channel. Let's get busy with Dylan Robinson. He has set an official visit to Notre Dame.
Yeah, this is someone who we talked about either last week or the week before, Darren, as a player who Irish fans need to get familiar with. Notre Dame offered him, I believe it was last week, Mike Brown, Notre Dame's new receivers coach, stopped by Bonita in Southern California to inquire about Robinson, and then that ended up with Notre Dame offering him a scholarship. So Blue and Gold is told that Robinson will take his official visit to Notre Dame June 11th through the 13th. And he's also got just summer official visits locked in with UCLA, Washington, and Utah. So one of those good old Notre Dame versus the West Coast recruitments that we're going to see unfold here. So Robinson, 6'2", 190 pounds, ranks as the number 383 overall player. Also could be a defensive back at the next level. That's why On3 lists him as an athlete, and he's the number 16 athlete according to the On3 industry ranking, and number 31 player from his home state of California. So, Darren, as the 25 class has gone on, Notre Dame seems to be pretty much down to 4 receivers to potentially join the 2025 class. You got Robinson, who's really emerged again in just the past couple weeks. Derek Meadows, who we've been talking about coming up on a year now. He got his offer from the Irish last June when he stood out at the Irish invasion camp. Told Notre Dame still in good position there. We'll see how those official visits go. Tanuk Hines from Houston, slot receiver, really talented football prospect. Expecting him to officially visit sometime in June. Still working on confirming the date. And then Talon Taylor from the Chicago area. I haven't been too bullish on where Notre Dame stands for him, but I'm liking it more and more. It seems like a Georgia, Ohio State, Notre Dame battle. I think that Notre Dame's passed up Ohio State for Talon Taylor. I think it's more Notre Dame Georgia battle right now. I think that it might end up trending towards the Irish. Just the way that you see that recruitment going, Darren. Now, Mr. Pritchett, I know that you say you're a recruiting novice, and I tell you that you're not because you talk with me every week. You're just consistently consuming recruiting information. Well, it might not be the best recruiting information because it's coming from me, um, but some of these recruitments, you have a feeling the longer it goes on, the worse it is for Notre Dame, or the better it is for Notre Dame, and that's not just unique to Notre Dame. This is all schools. With Taylor, it feels like the longer it goes on, the better Notre Dame's chances are. So Notre Dame's got 3 commits. They got Jerome Bettis Jr. Who's his dad again? I'm kidding. You got Elijah Burris. Oh, who's his dad? Oh, just Plexico Burris. And then Sean Terry. So 3 receivers committed. I think Notre Dame might end up taking 5. If they can land 2 of the 4 we just talked about, I think they'll end up with 5 receivers in this class.
Mike, recently you told me you fully expected all 4 quarterbacks to remain on the roster with the transfer portal in the spring happening. And sure enough, all 4 quarterbacks are still in place. So there's a lot of momentum right now with that quarterback room and with Mike Denbrock as the offensive coordinator. You've been telling us about them working on the 25 recruiting cycle with, of course, Deuce Knight, but the 26 cycle, who has Notre Dame been looking at?
Yeah, last week we talked about where Denbrock and Guidugli were at, seeing quarterbacks. They were in the Sunshine State. Well, Guidugli, man, he's getting some good spots to recruit. He's in Florida. He's in California all week. So he's seeing or saw 3 quarterbacks this week. Here's one who the Irish haven't offered, Deegan Rose from Clovis. This is in the Fresno area. Nation's number 372 overall, prospect number 28 quarterback. Not a big-time quarterback from a rankings or offer standpoint. And I'm told that Notre Dame really likes Deegan Rose. Not sure if they're going to offer. My guess is maybe not now. But Guidugli did go see Rose this week, and I'm told that Guidugli liked what he saw. Guidugli also saw Troy Hun from Southern California and Mission Hills, 6'3", 195 pounds, 4-star prospect across the board, number 120 overall player, number 12 quarterback per the On3 industry ranking, considered a Texas lean per the recruiting prediction machine over at On3. Had a really good trip to Notre Dame in March. I think the Irish are probably not going to land Troy Hun. I just see this one trending elsewhere. Ryder Lyons is someone who ranks as a 5-star per Rivals, pretty highly thought of across the board. He's from Folsom High School, considered a USC lean currently. Notre Dame would be ecstatic to have him, but probably don't think that's going to happen. His brother's a tight end, Walker Lyons at USC. So I wanted to cover Guidugli's road travels real quick. It's quarterback recruiting. It's always fascinating just to kind of track who they're going out to see. But last week when he went and saw Noah Grubbs, I think that is the recruitment to really keep an eye on right now. Grubbs and Brady Hart, we've been talking about forever. Hart seems like he's in no rush. He wants to probably make a commitment after his junior season. Meanwhile, Grubbs, he's been on 20-something visits. He's kind of ready to make a decision. So I think Notre Dame actually leads for both guys right now. And if Grubbs wants to make a decision sooner than later, he's going to be the one to keep a close eye on.